Most people are using Google AI Studio completely wrong. They're treating it like just another chatbot, typing in basic prompts and getting mediocre results. But here's the thing, Google AI Studio has features that 99% of the users don't even know exist. Features that can completely transform how you work with AI. I've been diving deep into every corner of this platform, testing techniques that most tutorials never cover. And what I discovered changed everything about how I approach AI workflows. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to use Google AI Studio the way the top 1% actually use it, unlocking capabilities you didn't even know were possible. So let's jump right in. I'm going to break this down into the exact techniques that make the biggest difference, starting with the one feature that most people completely overlook. First up, and this one is absolutely critical. Here on Google AI Studio, make sure that you click on Explore Nano Banana Pro, and that way you will get Nano Banana completely for free, but this time the version 1. So here, if you click on Nano Banana Pro down below, you will find this one, Nano Banana Gemini 2.5 Flash image. Click on it, and here down below you can change the aspect ratio, but here's the one thing which actually transforms your images to a whole new level. Here you will find system instructions. Now if you click on this, you will see here that it says optional tone and style instructions for the model. And the most people would type in here something like this: do cool visuals. But this is not actually enough to get very cool images using Nano Banana. For example, if you change this do cool visuals to something more sophisticated, like you specialize in retro futuristic vaporwave landscape art with minimal composition. Now this, I think it's more than enough. And then here you can also save it. For example, you can call it here vaporwave, just like this, and then here you will find it from this drop down. It's very easy to do so. And once you have here this system instructions, you can go back here to the Nano Banana Pro, and down below here you can type in your prompt. And by the way, make sure that you also use very sophisticated prompt like this one right here. Ultra minimal vaporwave wallpaper in a moody retro future aesthetic. And then here we have composition rules, lighting rules, texture rules, mood, and also output must feel curated, modern, and wallpaper grade, suitable for 2560 by 1440 displays. And then here, if you are, for example, generating wallpapers, make sure that you also change here the aspect ratio. So this time I will go with 16:9. However, if you are making, for example, wallpapers for your phone, you can always use here 9:16. Or if you are generating posts for Instagram, for example, you can go here 4:3 or 1:1. So here I'm gonna select 16:9, and let's click here on run to get this image. And by the way, for this very sophisticated prompts, I made an ebook for Nano Banana specifically, and I will leave a link for it in the video description down below. These prompts mentioned in the ebook will take your image generation to a whole new level, so make sure that you guys check it out in the video description down below. And here we already have the result from Nano Banana. Of course, you can see that it's looking super crisp here with this neon and cyberpunk effects here. And of course, this one has the watermark, but you guys can easily remove it with any of the image editing tools like Photoshop or even Affinity Photo. So yeah, this way you guys can get some really cool images using here Google AI Studio and Nano Banana 1 by just simply using here system instructions as well as very sophisticated prompts. Now let's continue here with another option on Google AI Studio. I bet you don't actually know this. You can actually go here to click Explore Nano Banana Pro, and once you click on here, you will find all the options Google AI Studio has to offer. But did you actually know that with Google AI Studio, you can also generate voiceovers? So how can you do that? You can just simply click here on the arrow, and then here on the right, you will find audio tab. You can click on it, and here I recommend that you select here Gemini 2.5 Pro Preview. Now this one right here, click on it, and then down below here you will find mode options. For example, you can go with single speaker audio, or if you want, for example, to create a podcast or something else, you can simply use here multi-speaker audio. But this time I will go with single speaker audio, and then here down below you also have model settings and also voice. Now here you will find plenty of predetermined voices. For example, we can go with this one, Lapitus. Let's click on it here, and if you click here on the play button, you can also hear the preview. So with the Lapitus one, you can also go here on top, and this is where you will have to also type in your style instructions. So let me show you guys here this really cool prompt which I made for Google AI Studio. So here by default under the style instructions, it will say read aloud in a warm and friendly tone, but we can replace that with something more sophisticated, like you're an expert expert audio narrator and sound designer, produce clean studio-grade speech with controlled pacing, light compression, and clear intuition, and a natural Spain accent when speaking Spanish. Avoid dramatic overacting unless requested. And now here you can also type in your text, so basically what this model will say in the MP3 file or a VAV file. So this is my simple prompt. Most AI tutorials teach you how to prompt, but they don't teach you how to think in systems. Good AI results aren't magic, they're engineered. Today we're fixing that. So this is my simple voiceover and this is my simple style instructions. And here you can just simply click on run and it will generate voiceover for you. I bet you didn't actually know how to do this, and this is simple example here how you guys can use style instructions. Also this AI voice mode inside Google AI Studio. And now let's hear the preview of the generated voice.
Most AI tutorials teach you how to prompt, but they don't teach you how to think in systems. Good AI results aren't magic, they're engineered. Today, we're fixing that.
And now let me also show you as a bonus how to save this voice to your computer. You can simply click here, right click with your mouse on this preview, and then here click on save audio as. And now once you click on this, it will here say the name of the file, and then you can just simply click here on save. And for the format, you will see here waveform audio. So this is pretty much it for this audio option on Google AI Studio. Now let's continue here with another really surprising feature. And this one is that you can actually build AI apps using Google AI Studio completely for free. Now here on the first page, you can go here to build AI apps. And then here you can change the model. For example, you can go with default one. Here I will go with this default one, which is Gemini 3 Flash Preview. And then down below here, of course, you have system instructions. For example, here you can see that you have an example instruction set for a model. You will always use emojis instead of SVG icons. Do not change model strings found in code. Avoid using gradients. And here I will be more specific with my own instructions. So this is my simple system instruction for this project I'm going to create. You're an expert in Minecraft modding aesthetics, AI-driven world design, and vibe-based environment storytelling. Responses must match the blocky Minecraft art style, focus on immersive atmosphere, and include concrete generation details. Avoid generic chat responses and prioritize creative direction that feels like playable in-game design. So this is my simple instructions for this model. You can then here click on save changes, and then down below here you also have system instructions template. You can go from React or even use Angular, but I think React is way better. So let's click here. And then once you have this pretty much set up, you will also have to describe your idea. And this is my simple idea for this vibe-coded Minecraft, and it's called AI Vibecraft. So right now I'm just gonna click on build, and let me show you guys here the gameplay of this AI generated game. And now here we already have the game. So here we have world seed, Minecraftia default, and here we can click start generation. And now we are already here in the game. And as you can see here, it does look very similar to Minecraft. And here we can dig and also cut down the trees. So I think it does look super well. And for the first iteration, so this was basically created with one simple prompt, I think it works super well. So yeah, I think you should definitely give here Gemini 3 AI Vibe Coder a try. And now let's go here to the last tip about Google AI Studio. And this is that you can actually use Google VO2 completely for free on this platform. And how can you do this? You can go here to the first page, go here to Explore Nano Banana Pro. And as I said before, click here. And now you will have to go to the video. So here, click on video and you should see here VO2. So you can click on this and that way you can pretty much use here Google VO2. However, this is actually limited. You can generate 10 videos completely for free on Google AI Studio using VO2. And now let me show you guys one of the prompts which you can use here. Generate a cinematic video with a clean retro futuristic AI aesthetic. And then here you can change the number of results to 2 or 1. I will leave here 1 and then change the aspect ratio. Here you have 2 options. I will go with 16:9 and the video duration you can go down to 5 seconds, but I will leave here 8 seconds one. And then for the negative prompt, you will here type in whatever you don't like in the video. For example, loud, chaotic, or meme style visuals, overly saturated or rainbow colors, and then also harsh lightning explosions or distracting effects. So these are some of the examples you can type in here inside negative prompt. And then here you can just simply click on run, or you can also upload your own image and it will generate a video from that image as well. So this has been the guide for Google AI Studio, how you guys can pretty much use this tool as the number 1% of the users, pretty much utilize all the options Google AI Studio has to offer for better results. Now, if you want better results, you also need better prompts. And that way I also made an ebook for Google Nano Banana Pro and also Nano Banana 1, which you guys can check out in the video description down below, and it will take your images generated with Nano Banana to a whole new level. So make sure that you guys check it out in the video description down below. Now, with that said, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, smash up the like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and I will see you all around in the next one.